Set against the backdrop of post-World War II Japan, Godzilla Minus One offers a poignant reimagining of the kaiju genre, delving into the emotional turmoil and societal devastation that grips a defeated nation. Central to the narrative is Koichi Shikishima, a former kamikaze pilot who grapples with intense guilt and the quest for redemption in a country left in ruins. Initially stationed on Odo Island under the guise of maintaining planes, Koichi's internal struggle is evident. Trained as a kamikaze pilot, he cleverly sabotages his own mission, choosing survival over sacrifice, which does not go unnoticed by his peers, leading to disdain among the military personnel. During his brief stay, an unimaginable terror arises from the ocean, a colossal reptilian beast that decimates the island's outpost. Despite the soldiers' fired shots, nothing can halt Godzilla's wrath. In the wake of the destruction, only Koichi and a technician named Tachibana emerge alive. Takabana's accusations of cowardice further torment Koichi, instilling in him a profound sense of shame for the deaths of their fellow soldiers. Returning to a war-ravaged Tokyo, Koichi battles with his survivor's guilt and struggles to reintegrate into a shattered society. Here he crosses paths with Noriko, a war-displaced woman caring for an orphaned infant named Akiko. Together they form an unconventional family unit, striving to heal from their respective traumas in a modest living situation. Seeking atonement, Koichi takes a job clearing dangerous sea mines from Tokyo Bay, engaging in perilous work that echoes his need for redemption. Through this labor alongside other similarly wounded men, he slowly begins to rediscover purpose and hope. Meanwhile, unknown to many, American nuclear testing across the Pacific leads to an alarming medical transformation of the creature that initially attacked Odo Island. It evolves into an even more formidable entity, Godzilla. When Godzilla rises again, it is markedly larger and more destructive, unleashing chaos upon a coastal village. The Japanese government, weakened and lacking effective leadership, is unprepared for the renewed horror. Godzilla's appearance mirrors its original form, yet is more terrifying, characterized by burnt, scarred skin and glowing dorsal spines, a horrifying manifestation of the nuclear trauma that plagues the nation. Godzilla Minus One powerfully intertwines personal and collective struggles to reflect on themes of fear, guilt and resilience, navigating the intricate aftermath of a country grappling with the specters of its past while facing a monstrous present. In the gripping narrative of Godzilla Minus One, amid the chaos unleashed by Godzilla, protagonist Koichi is thrust into a citizen resistance group composed of scientists and naval specialists. Under the guidance of Dr. Kenji Noda, the team formulates a strategic plan to eliminate the monstrous threat, utilizing depth charges and a meticulously crafted sea ambush. Koichi's piloting expertise and his intimate knowledge of Godzilla's previous onslaught are central to the operation. Although torn between the instinct for self-survival and the guilt of inaction in the past, Koichi resolves to participate in the mission, seeking redemption by confronting the horror head-on. The story reaches a devastating turning point when Godzilla launches a direct assault on Tokyo. The catastrophe is marked by the obliteration of neighborhoods, and in the chaos, Noriko, whom Koichi cares for deeply, is believed to have perished in the destruction. This personal loss serves to intensify Koichi's determination. The portrayal of Godzilla's attack transcends mere physical ruin. It symbolizes a profound emotional crisis for a nation grappling with its trauma and vulnerability. In the final act, the folly of daring to lure Godzilla into the ocean for a decisive and explosive confrontation unfolds. Koichi pilots a specially modified aircraft designed to act as both bait and a potential self-sacrificial weapon. At a pivotal moment, he defies the original plan, ejecting from the aircraft and witnessing a remote detonation that critically injures Godzilla. Naval forces swiftly capitalize on this opportunity, delivering a final bombardment that knocks the creature unconscious, leading it to sink beneath the waves. Although the beast is not conclusively vanquished, the mission is hailed as a success. In a context where Japan is metaphorically at its lowest, captured by the tidal Minus One, the nation has managed to stave off total destruction. This struggle against Godzilla transforms into a representation of Japan's reclaiming of its agency and resilience amidst overwhelming adversity. Ultimately, Koichi's journey culminates in personal growth as he confronts his fears and emerges from the mission alive. His return home reveals a shocking twist. Noriko has survived, though gravely injured, having been rescued from the wreckage. Their poignant reunion offers a flicker of hope amidst despair, affirming the enduring possibility of healing and regeneration even in times of crippling destruction. The film transcends conventional monster movie tropes, offering a profound exploration of post-war grief, guilt, and the arduous path towards recovery. By centering on relatable characters like Koichi and Noriko, Godzilla Minus One stands as one of the most emotionally resonant entries in the franchise, with Godzilla serving as a chilling embodiment of nuclear horror and the existential dread that haunts a nation seeking its identity. As the end of World War II approaches, Japanese kamikaze pilot Koichi Shikishima arrives on Odo Island, feigning mechanical failure to escape his imminent suicide mission. However, local military personnel suspect him, subjecting him to their judgmental glares. The tension heightens one night when a massive primitive version of Godzilla emerges from the sea, terrorizing the soldiers who futilely attempt to fight the beast. In the chaos, the creature decimates the outpost, leaving Shikishima and a technician named Tachibana as the sole survivors. This traumatic experience haunts Shikishima as he grapples with guilt and powerlessness. Upon returning to devastated Tokyo, now a wasteland from relentless bombings, Shikishima is further weighed down by survivors' guilt. Amidst the ashes he meets Noriko, a kind-hearted woman who has also lost everything. Together they care for a baby girl named Akiko, creating an unconventional family forged through shared grief and hope for a better future. To provide for their makeshift household, Shikishima secures a perilous job as a mine clearer in Tokyo Bay. Working alongside a rugged crew led by the pragmatic Sosako, he gradually rediscovers a sense of purpose. The dangerous work of clearing remnants of war turns into a therapeutic escape for Shikishima, instilling him with a renewed sense of discipline and connection among his comrades. Simultaneously, U.S. nuclear testing in the Pacific triggers the awakening and mutation of the creature previously observed on Odo Island. Godzilla, now more massive and deadly, symbolizes catastrophic radiation and indomitable power, igniting alarms across coastal regions with ominous seismic readings and shipwrecks. The Japanese government, still struggling with post-war recovery, fails to recognize the looming threat. Shikishima and his fellow workers soon confront the grisly reality of Godzilla's return. Witnessing the monster's devastating attack on a nearby fishing vessel which obliterates it and its crew, reopens Shikishima's deep-seated traumas. The sight of Godzilla triggers harrowing memories, leaving him to ponder the psychological scars of his past and whether he can ever truly confront the monster wielding such destruction. As Japan continues to grapple with the echoes of war and the emergence of a new existential threat, Shikishima not only battles the terror of Godzilla but also his inner demons, exploring themes of survival, loss, and the enduring human spirit in the wake of disaster. As Godzilla approaches the Japanese mainland, a civilian-led defense initiative emerges, spearheaded by Dr. Kenji Noda, an engineer who believes traditional military means are insufficient. He devises a plan that employs modified naval vessels and enormous air pressure bombs to combat the colossal creature. Noda recruits Shikishima, who has aviation expertise and personal experience with large-scale attacks. Despite grappling with internal turmoil regarding his past decisions, Shikishima is motivated by a desire to atone and protect his remaining family. When Godzilla makes its terrifying landfall in Ginza, Tokyo, the city is caught entirely off guard. Sirens resound as citizens panic and flee. Godzilla unleashes its devastating atomic breath, obliterating entire blocks in mere moments. Amid the chaos, Shikishima's loved one Noriko finds herself trapped within the blast radius. Arriving too late to save her, Shikishima discovers only desolation and devastation. Believing Noriko has died, he is overwhelmed with grief. However, this loss solidifies his determination to confront the creature and join Noda's group to devise a plan against Godzilla. The team strategizes. The aim is to lure Godzilla away from the city by using sound and bait, creating an opportunity to sink it with an implosion resulting from releasing compressed air tanks. This approach is risky and untested. Shikishima steps forward to pilot a decoy plane equipped with explosives, intending to draw Godzilla toward the predetermined location. This mission echoes one he previously declined, reinforcing the high stakes involved. On the day of operation, the team sets their plan into motion. Vessels launch cables into Godzilla's limbs, restricting its movements, while others inundate the creature with air to increase buoyancy. Shikishima, now flying a refurbished aircraft, successfully guides Godzilla further offshore. As he prepares for the ultimate sacrifice, he reconsiders and opts to eject, employing a timed mechanism as a means to detonate the explosives. The resulting explosion is immense, thrusting Godzilla deep beneath the ocean's surface with a follow-up blast confirming its entombment beneath the sea. Injured yet alive, Shikishima is rescued from the ocean afterward. As Tokyo begins to heal from the devastation, he returns home only to learn that Noriko has survived the attack. Though grievously wounded, she was saved, leading to a poignant reunion. The harrowing experiences of loss, sacrifice, and survival create a powerful backdrop as they begin to navigate the aftermath of the disaster together. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.